I'm Richard Roeper, and coming up next, it's the summer of sequels, so I thought this would be a great time to look at the best sequels ever made. And Police Academy 5 just missed the cut. From The Hangover 2 to the Harry Potter finale, from Kung Fu Panda 2 to Transformers 3, 2011 is the year of the sequel. But will any of them stack up against my picks for the greatest sequels of all time? It would be awfully tough to crack this list of classics. At number 6, I have Toy Story 3. Even the best franchises usually stall out by the third installment. Hello, Godfather 3. But last year's winner for Best Animated Feature was just as richly detailed, just as funny, and just as emotionally resonant as the first two. If you watched the last few scenes of this film and you didn't cry, you're more wooden than Woody.
From now on, we stick together.
But Andy's leaving for college.
College? I'm the mailman. We gotta get you home before Andy leaves tomorrow.
In Aliens, James Cameron took Ridley Scott's original vision and created a sequel that was just as good, if not better, than the original. This film firmly established Sigourney Weaver's Ripley as one of the great action characters, female or male, in motion picture history. With 7 Oscar nominations, Aliens proves that a sequel can be bigger and louder without sacrificing story or character. The best Star Wars film of them all featured Jar Jar Binks. Just kidding. It's The Empire Strikes Back. The second film to be released, and the 5th according to Star Wars chronology, is by far the most satisfying in terms of plot and character development. It has about a dozen lines that have become the stuff of film legend, and one of the most famous reveals of all time, something about Luke's real father.
I am your father.
It's classic stuff. At number 3, James Cameron does it again with Terminator 2 Judgment Day, which surpasses the original on every level. Only after Terminator became a home video hit was Cameron able to make the sequel, which remains a huge influence on sci-fi filmmakers around the world. Some of the technology might seem a little quaint now, but in 1991, this was groundbreaking stuff.
Hasta la vista, baby.
My pick for the second best sequel of all time is The Dark Knight. Like nearly all of the films on this list, this sequel stands alone as an Oscar-worthy piece of filmmaking. But of course, the experience is even more enriching for the viewer if you know the history of the characters and the franchise. The late Heath Ledger delivered one of the most mesmerizing portrayals of a villain of all time, deservedly getting the Best Supporting Actor Oscar. The case can be made that the film itself was also worthy of an Oscar, with its amazing visuals, powerful performances throughout, and Shakespearean themes.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Now, with all due respect to franchises such as the Lord of the Rings films and the Harry Potter movies, there was only so much room on the list, and the choice of the greatest sequel of all time is a no-brainer. It's The Godfather Part 2. As much as I love Godfather 1, the second chapter is an even greater masterpiece as we learn the backstory of Vito Corleone while watching Michael's rise to power. Now, if I was told movies were going to be banned forever and I could watch just one film before the ban took effect, I just might go with The Godfather Part 2.
It's not easy to be his son, Fredo.
I'm Richard Roeper. You can get all my reviews and movie talk and more on richardroeper.com and on Reel's channel, TV About Movies.